Well, happy Friday to y'all out there. And the weekend is right around the corner. And if you're looking for something to do, how about going out to the Northern California Home and Landscaping Expo? It's a great place to get ideas for indoors and outdoors. And somebody who has always got great ideas is Michael Glassman. Welcome.
Welcome.
You are a landscape design expert of over 30 years. We've established maybe even longer, but we'll say 30.
Yes, it makes you feel nice and old. Right.
You're distinguished. You're distinguished.
Yes.
And so why do you think your work has held up so well?
I think there's a couple of reasons. I think we're very flexible. We're very adaptable. I think we're very versatile. And it's really important to constantly stay on the cutting edge. New materials, new ideas, new concepts, because everything is constantly changing. Things aren't just staying put. In fact, for example, in our booth, we're featuring these custom trellises by a gentleman. His name is Matt Hazeltine, and he does these wonderful laser cut trellises that people can put on a small patio or anything. Again, a different product, and that's one of the beauties of this show. You can find some really, really unique, unusual new products out there.
And meet some of the designers out there.
Absolutely.
Who, talk about that, the whole process. If you're looking for somebody to help you with your landscaping, your backyard, what's the process like? Take us through that.
The process, for us is we actually come out to your site. There's a charge. Like anything, people don't appreciate it if it's free. And we actually will come out and right on the spot give you design ideas from drainage to hardscaping, walks, decks, patios, plantscapes, what plants are going to be, what kind of drainage problems do you have, how to solve it, lighting. So we basically verbally, I come out myself and for an hour basically give people the design, the image, the view, and then talk to them about a process of how do you go about it, whether it be a master plan, whether it be working drawings, whether you just record the entire consultation. And from that, you can actually initiate that if you're a do-it-yourselfer. So we give people lots of options, and that's kind of the process. I think it's really important that people understand that sometimes just looking at a site with a fresh set of new eyes, someone looking at it and saying, you live there, so you're looking at the same thing. Did you ever consider doing this? Or what about this? Or taking the indoors and incorporating that into the outside?
And correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the biggest trends, I think, is landscaping in small spaces, which is a seminar that you will be giving this weekend.
Yes, today at 2 o'clock I will, small
Fabulous.
space.
And so you have some before and afters,
I
too.
do.
Oh,
Let's
fabulous.
look at
I love before and afters.
I do too. I do too.
Oh, good.
So this is a perfect example. I mean, this was the door you literally, and this is the backyard. It was just, you opened the door and fell out. And so many people have this, and this is the after.
Oh, my goodness.
Raising up the level so that now you open the door and you come out into a level area, extending the indoor-outdoor space so that you have more usable space, repainting the back of the house so it's not so drab. And you can see the different levels make really, really beautiful.
It's so amazing that you can see these things. If you described that to me, I would have no idea what you're talking about, but you have it all up here.
Well, I try to tell people, if you think about it, a lot of people have no problems with the inside of the house. They've got it all figured.
Yes.
They walk outside and it's like, oh my God, they're transplanted to Mars. They don't have any clue. And so what I try to tell people is start thinking about it as an extension of the house. It's an indoor-outdoor space. The same kind of things, the spatial relations, a place to sit, a place to dine, a place to use, so that if you think in these terms, you don't scare yourself, you don't freak yourself out. And like on the inside of the house, you don't want a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Right.
Unification.
Yes.
So the outside, same thing. If you unify the spaces, they feel much more cohesive.
And so for folks who haven't been to this expo before, tell us why it's so special.
I love it, and this has been like 20 years I've done this show, and I really honestly say it's the best show out there. And the reason for that is ideas. There are seminars. I'm doing 2 seminars, one today at 2 and tomorrow at 12 o'clock. But there's ideas that you can glean from it. There's new products you can see. There's demonstrations. As she said before, you can come out and meet the designer. I'll be there. And it's wonderful because sometimes looking in a magazine or a book and seeing a product, you don't get a feel. But when you're actually out there and you can touch and feel the wood products, you can see some of the new things. It's really, really wonderful. And deals. I will honestly say you can get some really incredible deals there. I do. I go the last day and I go shopping and I look around and there's all sorts of wonderful things there and good food and everything. So that's why I say the show is just amazing.
You sold on. You sold me. I'm going now. I'm going. So where can folks go for more information?
For more information from me, my website, www.michaelglassman.com. Lots of wonderful pictures. You can also see we have a wonderful 450 photos before and afters on Houzz, Houzz. Come to the Northern California Home and Landscape Expo Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well worth it. Even if there's crowds, slog through the people. You'll enjoy it.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.